Hope you're all very, very well today. What day is today? Today is Tuesday. I had a good, nice sleep in today and didn't get up until very, very late. I think my body needed the rest. I had a very lazy morning, but we're here today for our live quiz, and I'm ready, really ready to go. We did food yesterday, and we're back to food. We did kind of cooking yesterday, utensils, and today we are doing dishes, food. We're starting with breakfast. We're getting into some condiments, some sauces, some dishes, lots and lots of great things today. Hi, Ritu. Welcome back. Hello to you, my friend. How are you today? I'm very well. I had a really good sleep. I slept like really, really late. I was exhausted. Thank you for the like as well. I'm gonna like it myself as well. Oh, there we go. Hype done. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hype. Really appreciate it. Karan Kumar, hello to you. Welcome back. As you can see, we're back doing food today, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Irish food. Something about Irish food that's kind of really, really interesting. So you were fresh now, kind of. I'm still a little bit, we would say, bleary-eyed. I still feel a little bit, maybe I slept too much, maybe. Kran Kumar, I'm very well, feeling refreshed, slept very late, but really excited for the quiz today. So hope everyone's well and having a nice day. I have my tea beside me. I must get a custom Learning English Pro mug made for myself. So yeah, we're doing lots of food again today. I just think this is a really, really good, interesting topic and something that we can all relate to, right? We all eat. So, and I'm going to show you we're going to start with some breakfast stuff today. We're going to run through loads of different versions of eggs, some Irish stuff, some Irish breakfast items. And then later on, at the end of the quiz, we're going to go into some Irish food culture. Sleeping equals healing, Jer. Thank you, Stubworthy. Yes, I slept, I'll be honest, I slept until lunchtime. I slept until 1:30. I slept really hard. I wasn't intending to. I was intending to get up and do a video. Hi, Aurora. We have started to wear woolen too. Yeah, I really wanted something kind of really cozy for today. Hi, Aurora. Good evening to you. Yeah, the weather is awful in Dublin today. Really awful, raining. It's kind of stopped now, but it's just one of those really wintry days where you wish you had a fire to sit beside. So, yeah, all is well, all is good. Looking forward to the quiz. Hi, Sai. How are you? Nice to have you here today. So yeah, we're doing lots of breakfast stuff. Arabica. Oh, all my favorites are here. Winter, yeah. But there's something kind of nice about winter as well. I love yes, Stabworthy. Hi, Stabworthy. It is the famous chair. I don't know about famous yet. Maybe when we have a couple of thousand people on. I'm just rubbing my hands here because I am a little bit cold, I will say. But hopefully our quiz today spices everything up for winter time for everyone. So will we dive in? I don't see, we have 11 people on. Maybe I'll wait another minute or two. So maybe let's start off with breakfast. Who here? I don't really eat breakfast. This is usually my breakfast. Usually have several of these, and then I usually have something around 1 o'clock to eat. But are you big on breakfast? We're going to start off with lots of breakfast items. Oh, a snowman. Well, I hope I don't see. I Snow is lovely, but snow for like one day and then I need it to be over. It's cold, it's miserable. So Aurora's in. You like Sunday breakfast? Well, What's your Sunday breakfast? Um, if I am to have breakfast, I would probably have some toast. Maybe for like a brunch, maybe I'd have like eggs. There has to be eggs in a brunch. Ebru, hi Ebru, hello, welcome to you. We're talking food today. So yeah, Ireland, we're famous for our fry, our Irish breakfast, which we call a fry because everything is fried. Sausages, eggs, bread, tomatoes, beans. It's all about Indian cuisine. Okay, okay. So I would love to know though. Magda, hi Magda. You will take that snowman. I don't want a snowman. I don't want any snow. No snow. No snow. I'll take the rain and the wind, but no snow. Okay, let's get started with our quiz, shall we? Hi Magda. Hello. Welcome. Let's get started with our quiz. So we're going to start off with something that I really like. What is this? So we're doing eggs. We're going to do some eggs and stuff first, different types of eggs. Do you like this version of eggs? Do you like eggs? Jump in and let me know. Let's have a look and see what's happening here. Krag Kumar sounds delicious. Yes, everything sounds delicious. We're going to talk about lots of delicious stuff. I don't think there's much here that I don't like. So, Makta's and Ebru, Ritu, Sai, Aurora, Krag Kumar, scrambled eggs. Yes, duck eggs. They could be duck eggs, maybe Stabworthy. They could be, possibly. But this is scrambled eggs, classic dish. I do like a bit of scrambled egg, maybe with some cheese in it as well. You know, it has to have Irish butter on the bread, with some cheese, maybe some ham, maybe as well. If you eat pork, that's very nice. But yeah, I wouldn't be crazy for onion in the scrambled eggs, really. I'm not crazy. I wouldn't be happy about this situation with spring onions or scallions on it. They're chives, not a few chives. A few chives. So yeah, obviously you're going to get a rundown of all my all my food tastes today. But jump in and let me know what you're into if you see something that you really like. So, what do we call this type of egg? Bright breeze, Aurora, you're a vegetarian. Don't worry, there'll be vegetarian stuff and sauces and all that kind of stuff today. So, what do we have here? What type of egg? How do you like this egg if you do like it? You're a converted vegetarian, I see. So you changed over. I don't mind vegetarian dishes or vegan dishes, but I do like my meat, I'm afraid. So Karan is in, Rishu is in, Aurora is in, and Sai, a boiled egg, yes. And in this case, it's a hard boiled egg, isn't it? The inside is hard. The opposite of this, we would say it's runny or soft if it's, you know, gooey and nice and delicious. Do you like your eggs like this? Or do you like them soft and runny? I personally love them soft and runny with a little bit of salt on them. Num num num. Yeah, but we would have this a boiled egg, and this specifically Sai is saying a hard boiled egg. Ebru, you like them runny? Yeah, me too, me too. And I'm going to show you my really runny egg dish. I was talking about it yesterday. It doesn't smell when runny. Okay. I don't think I've really ever gotten that much of an egg smell. So maybe our eggs are different, huh? So let's move on. And yes, this is my favorite brunch dish. If you like to have brunch, this is kind of a classic brunch dish with mayonnaise. Oh, I don't like mayonnaise with my eggs, except for this is kind of a little bit similar. So we have Ebru in with a poached egg. Yes, yes, yes. Yum, 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 yum. But what is this dish in total? So here we have an egg, we have hollandaise sauce, we have a poached egg. This is hollandaise sauce. We have some bacon or some meat on bread. Usually like a brioche, maybe. What is this dish called? You know, you can get it in like a brunch for breakfast in restaurants. Isn't that a Benedict? Yeah, Ebru is in with eggs Benedict. Yes, one of my favorites. You cut this, it gets runny and it runs, and hollandaise sauce is really rich and lovely. Ooh, Stabworthy is suggesting mimosas. Ooh, an adult brunch. Karan Kumara, I see your emoji. We might have something like that later, so keep that in your pocket. A poached egg from Sumik. Hi, Sumik. Yeah, so this is a poached egg, and the dish is called, if you're to order this in a restaurant, it's an Eggs Benedict, and it gets a thumbs up from me, definitely. One of my absolute favorites. Really rich and delicious. Do I like hollandaise sauce? Yes, adore hollandaise sauce. I've never had it like at home. I've only ever had it in restaurants and things like that. But oh, you like bechamel? Bechamel is a nice creamy one as well. Yeah. Mm. I'm getting hungry already. So an easy one. What is this type of egg? You know, and I expect Stabworthy to come in and explain the sunny side up, sunny side down. I don't. Sunny side up would be soft, and then I don't know. Um, brain for Jer. Brain? I'm not eating brain, but hopefully I have some. So I wouldn't say an omelette. Hmm. Crankamar is saying a fried egg. Yeah, we're going to get onto an omelette later, but this is definitely a fried egg. I would definitely say, and I see lots of emojis from Stabworthy and Crankamar. Yes, we would have. I would call this a fried egg. And Sumik is saying sunny side up. This looks like sunny side up. So what's the opposite, Stabworthy, of is it sunny side down? Is that what we say for the opposite of this? We would just say like a soft fried egg or a hard boiled egg. Um, isn't this sunny side up? What's the difference? Yeah, I'm not too sure about America. I only ever hear of sunny side up. Sunny side up is when it's soft, isn't it? Oh, we're getting a bit of confusion. We need Stabworthy to jump in. Sorry, Stabworthy. Over to New Jersey. It's half boiled. Okay. Well, half fried. We're on fried. This is fried. So we need to understand sunny side up. Okay, I'm going to Google. Um, sunny side up and the opposite. Okay, so we're in ChatGPT. I'm asking, explain sunny side up and the opposite. Sunny side up refers to a style of frying an egg where it's cooked on one side only. The yolk stays visible, bright, and slightly runny. The opposite is over easy. That's the one, or over medium or over hard, depending on how much you cook the yolk. So there we go. Over easy, over medium, or over hard. So there we go. That's okay, Masfik Mojumder. Fried is perfectly fine. Thank you so much. So yeah, we have a fried egg, and in American English, this would be sunny side up. And then if it's harder or more, we say over easy, over medium, over hard. So we just say soft or hard or runny. We're not as complicated. Okay, so Stabword is coming in. Sunny side up refers to an egg cooked only on one side, leaving the yolk liquid and visible like a sun. The phrase sunny side down is a playful variation some side use as a joke. It's the same. Perfect. Thank you, New Jersey. Thank you, New Jersey. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So now we had some people guessing this for the fried egg, but what would you call this dish? Lippy Duta, hello to you. Welcome back. I'm very well rested. Very well. Thank you very much. A taco. I do love tacos, but we're still on eggs. We're still on eggs. So Masfif Mo Jumder is in with omelette. Bayern Supremacy, hello to you. Welcome to the channel. Aurora Aquiliat, maybe just check your spelling. Lipidusha, I'm very well, thank you. I hope you're well too. Aurora is adding in an M, sorry for your correction. Yeah. Karan Kumar, Sai, Rishu, Ebru, omelette. Yes, very Karan Kumar. Yes, omelette. This is an omelette. There's a few variations. Some people might call this frittata. I think a frittata is slightly different, but this to me would be an omelette. It's cooked and then you put it in the oven and you cook it like that. That to me is a frittata, but there is lots of variations. The children of the Amish people are called omelets. Just joking, I made that up. Okay. Okay. So, what is this? A very American dish for breakfast. What is this called? Um, I was just interested to see what you come up with. Iron Supremacy is in with pancakes. Stabworthy is in with lots of emojis. Stabworthy, do you like your pancakes for your morning breakfast? Aurora's pancakes. Pancakes, all one word. Maskif Mojumder, Sai, pancakes, all one word. Ebru, I might be the only one not liking it. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy for pancakes. And this more particularly would be a stack, wouldn't it? Americans usually serve them like this, small ones in a stack. Pancakes for us, like we do have these ones in our supermarkets, probably, but pancakes to us are very flat. We have Pancake Tuesday before Easter, before Lent. That's generally how we have our pancakes. We only usually have them on one day, but yeah. I don't dislike pancakes, but I don't love them either. I'd never ordered in a restaurant. Yeah, I'd kind of be the same. Although on Thursday I'm going to a crepe restaurant, so I will be having crepes or make them for myself. Yeah, I think I've made them maybe once in my life. I'm just yeah, they're okay. I'll try them if they're going. Fermented breakfasts are yummy from Aurora. I do like some sauerkraut and some kimchi. That's kind of my new obsession at the moment. Is it mixed with honey? Yeah, I think they drizzle honey and syrup on them, don't they? I've tried pancakes, which is not sweet but spicy. Oh, yeah, I think I've seen them in like restaurants and things, but I haven't tried them. And healthy too. Yeah, fermented stuff. I'm crazy for fermented cabbage at the moment. Uh, yeah. So let's move on to a British one. What's this one called? I'm going to have, boom. What do we call this? Did I just jump there? No. Okay. What do we call this dish? Very famous British dish. We have this in Ireland as well. Butter and maple syrup is the classic toppings. There we go. Thank you, Strawberry. So we have bread and beans. So yes, these are beans. These are a particular type of beans that are quite common. Sweet beans, I wouldn't call them sweet beans. No, I would call them something else. Common, a horror. Oh, quite tasty. I put some curry powder in mine, and they're quite tasty. So these are called, on their own, these are called baked beans. Baked beans, and if the dish itself is called beans on toast. Beans on toast. I saw this in a cartoon taking it from a can. Yeah, so it comes in a can or a tin, and these are baked beans, and the dish itself is called beans on toast. It doesn't even have a creative name. No, it is exactly what it is. It's beans on toast. But um I would add some curry, a little bit of curry powder, before you heat them up. It makes it a lot nicer. Okay, let's move on. What is this dish called? Quite a popular one for very healthy people. Very healthy breakfast gives you a good carb boost for the day. Lots of vitamins. Ebru's in already. Very quick today, Ebru. What do you think? What is the name of this dish in British English or American English? Is it oats? Yes, it is oats. Bayern supremacy. You're very fast as well. Great spelling as well to you and Ebru. What is this? Oatmeal? Well, you might have to help me with this one, Stabworthy. So we would call it porridge, and Ebru and Bayern supremacy and Sai are in with porridge, spelled all correctly. Well done. So would you call it oatmeal? We would call it porridge in British English or in Ireland. Porridge. Yeah, porridge. Yeah, Masfik Mojimder is in with porridge. Yeah, not too. It's okay. I would have it. If I was going on, I was trying to be healthy, I would probably start having porridge instead of 7 cups of tea. Here they say oatmeal topped with blah blah. So in American English, we have oatmeal topped here with blueberries and what is that? Maybe some cheese or cream cheese or something, or yogurt probably. Porridge is something that bears eat in a fairy tale. Yes, we have the famous, Goldilocks, and she goes and she burglarizes some bears, and I don't think they eat her in the end. I've heard of oatmeal too. Yeah, so oatmeal if you're American, porridge on the other side of the Atlantic. So let's move on to this one. So this is not it's a type of jam, or if you're an American, jelly. But here we have oranges. So for citrus jams, we have a particular name. Does anybody know what this is? So it is a type of jam, but for citrus fruits like orange and lime and lemon, we would have a particular name for this jam. So it is a jam. Yeah. It's not necessarily a curd. You would have like a lemon curd, which is different. You would use that for baking. This is like a jam, but it's a particular, when it's citrus fruits, it's something particular. And I do see the correct answer in already. So it begins with an M. Uh, yeah, it could be like, I mean, citrus, like, yeah, lime is citrus. We also have lemons. Oranges are the most common thing. And the answer is marmalade. And we have Sai in and Rishu in with marmalade. So yeah, we wouldn't call it an orange jam. Like we would have a strawberry jam, yes. But when it's an orange or a lime or a citrus, it's a marmalade. I blanked there. That's okay. It's a tricky one. Marmalade. It doesn't roll up marmalade. It doesn't really roll off the tongue very well. The main difference is that jam is made from crushed fruit, while jelly is made from fruit juice. This means jam has a chunkier texture with fruit pieces, while jelly is smooth and clear. Yeah, I don't like the idea of jelly. Yeah, I would. I don't really like jam either. Difference between jam, but don't you call all? So you do call jam jam and jelly jelly. Okay, I thought you all called all jam jelly. This is getting like a twister, a brain teaser. Okay, so jam is jam, jelly is jelly, and if it's citrus, it's a marmalade. Okay, fabulous. Okay, this is a strange one. This is a quintessential British breakfast. It is, if I was served this in the morning, I would be horrified. It is fish. We have a particular name for this dish in British English. Very common, not very common, really. Very old school, very old fashioned British breakfast dish. Does anybody know? I think it's mackerel. I think it might be mackerel. It's smoked fish. It's kind of disgusting. It's not fish and chips. It's not fish and chips. I know where you're going and thinking British fish, but this is a breakfast. Fish and chips is kind of a dinner or a lunch. So so the first letter is K. I'm going to pop it in. This is a difficult one, so I'm not expecting. Rishu is in with the answer. Well done, Rishu. Okay, so this is kippers. Okay, kippers, a British breakfast dish, smoked mackerel. To me, quite disgusting. Masfik is in with kippers as well. No, it's not. Okay, so jam and jam jelly are two of the best buds for solid. I'm trying to see. Did I miss something? Jelly is a chocolate, I guess. Oh, jelly is like it's from juice. Juice, as Strawberry said. Sai is in with kippers as well. Yeah, quite. Ugh. I wouldn't. I would not like this ever. I don't like mackerel as a fish. Apologies to the mackerel lovers. Okay, so here we have. There's a British English and an American English. Maybe there's also, it's more Irish to say this. So, what is this cut of bacon? Oh, I just said the word. Okay, so what is this? This is bacon. What is it called in, do you know the word in British English or in what we say in Irish English? I thought jelly comes under chocolate category. No, no, jelly would be its own thing. So we have bacon. Yeah, it's not beef, it's bacon. But in Irish, in Ireland, we would call it a rasher. A rasher. A rasher. So commonly called a rasher. Let's see if it's called that in the UK. Yeah, so a rasher is a slice of bacon, and it's called bacon, obviously, in American English, and then we have rasher in UK and Ireland. A lean cut, yeah, it would be. It can be lean. There's usually like a strip of fat on it. So this is bacon in American English, or a rasher in UK and Ireland. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's a Irish breakfast item. It's not sausage. Does anybody know the name of this one? And I have the other one beside it here. We have this one as well. So there's two versions of it. There's that version and there's this version. So anyone want to guess? So it is a type of sausage, Aurora, but we have a particular one for this one. It looks like this, and you eat it in these pieces. You cut it up and you eat it up. So we have Ebru in with pudding. Rishi is saying white pudding. The term rasher may come from the verb raise, meaning to scrape off. There we go. There we go. So Ibra's in black pudding. Rishu, white and black pudding. Exactly. Yes. And hello, hello, Crunel. Crunel's in a blood sausage, which is another term, maybe more of a German way they would describe this. But to us, this is black pudding and this is white pudding. With black pudding, this is made from blood, and this is made from everything else. Every other thing. Excuse me. So yeah, Masvika, this is made from blood, and this is made from like every other part of the beef, the kind of offcuts of beef. Yuck, blood. Yeah, I know, but it does taste nice. Black pudding is made from blood. I had to ask her about it last week. Yeah, you had to ask Jer. Yeah, but pudding is like liquid food, right? Pudding. We can also have the term pudding for dessert. So this is like breakfast pudding, and then we'd have the other pudding, which is like different types of dessert. Sausage is never made with good cuts, exactly. Sausages and things like that are usually made with what we call offcuts, things that aren't sold to the public. Yeah, yeah. Like chia pudding, carrot pudding. Yeah, those things are like dessert puddings. Yeah, blood pudding. Yeah, I know. Like croissants with sausage. Oh, croissant with a sausage. That could be quite good. Okay, another British one. This is quite British. This we do have these in Ireland. You can get these at the supermarket, but these are very quintessential British. I'm pretty sure they have them in America as well. Cornell's very fast in. What are these called? Very quintessential. Going to have crumpets and tea. Ritu is also in. Oh, there we go, Cornell, with a very British. I fancy some tea and. Oh. Okay, Stabworthy, you call them an English muffin. Very interesting. But to us, they are crumpets. Quintessential. When something is quintessential, it means that it's very kind of stereotypical of that culture. You know, like if you're going to see a fancy British English woman in a movie having her breakfast, she could be having crumpets and tea. And I'm going to show you something in a little bit, which is also very British, related to this kind of culture. So if something's quintessential, it means it's very. When I'm saying it's quintessentially British, I'm saying it's very British. It's very stereotypical. It's very kind of an icon of the culture. Yeah. Uh, Irfan Boskurt, hello to you. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, very nice. Loads of butter. You heat them up in the toaster, and then you go put loads of butter, and you let the butter go into all the holes, and you have them kind of hot to warm, and they're quite delicious. Yum. I'm kind of hungry now. Oh no, I'm hungry. Okay, here is an American one. I think these are quite served in the continent of Europe as well, maybe a German thing, definitely Belgium. Quite a iconic breakfast item in America. In the USA, there's an English muffin. We do have the word crumpet, but it's not, it's a nickname, almost a slur, meaning a British person. Oh, there we go. So, a derogatory term for a British person. Let me see what we have here. Let go my ego from Rando. I love that. I love that. So we have waffles, of course. I haven't really had that much waffles in my life. Belgian waffles from Cornell, yeah. So lots of waffle answers. Cornell, Ebru, Aurora, Byron Supremacy. Hi from Istanbul. It's like a taco. Oh, it's a bit more sweeter than a taco. Rish is in. Massif. Aurora has our emojis. Aurora is the reigning leader of emojis. Sai Waffles, AJ, hi AJ, Waffles, Belgian Waffles from Cornell, Israfan Waffles, chocolate waffles, Aurora, very good, very lots of Nutella, chocolate sauce, yum yum yum. Stabworthy, lots of emojis. Adios souls were made with waffle maker. There we go. Oh, Adidas souls. I get it. They do look like souls, don't they? Waffles, yummy. Mary OG. Yes, yes, yes. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm getting really hungry, guys. What are we going to do, huh? I know my parents are listening downstairs. Maybe my mother will. Do I have some chocolate? Do I have any chocolate in the drawer? No, just paperwork. Okay, so one of my favorite breakfast items, I have to say. I love these when they're really crispy. What do we call these? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Nuggets. No, no, no. They're made with potato and onion, and they are really good. So they're not as sweet. They're something savory and delicious. They're a hot food item. You can get them in McDonald's. They're very delicious. Potato and onion. I do see the correct answer there. Let's just see. Waffle stomp is something you should look up at later. Don't look it up now. There's no time. I hope it's nothing rude, Stabworthy. Auntie gets some yummy dessert. Yes. Can I get a food delivery, please? Crisps. Oh, they do look a bit like crisps. Potato wedges. You're close. We will have potato wedges later. But Rando is in with a hash brown. Yes, a hash brown. Stabworthy saying hash browns too. I ate two this morning. Oh, look at you. I'd love a hash brown now. Potato hash brown from Riju. Yes, delicious. Very, very nice. McDonald's do a very, very good hash brown here, I will say. But yeah. Delicious, delicious, delicious. And I would just eat them with on their own. I wouldn't have anything else. Okay, so we're moving a little bit away. We're going to do a few more pastry breakfast items, but we're moving more into dishes and other snack items and food items, maybe some lunch things and other things. You'll see what I mean now in a minute. So it's potato and onion mixed and fried. Yes, I'm pretty sure. There might be something else mixed in there as well, but they're really, really delicious. Hash brown is different here, I can say. Okay, okay. Yes, delicious. Oh, massive. Yeah, you and me are on the same. So let's just switch it up. We're going to move into some more dishes, and you'll see where we're going now. Okay, so this is a soup type, um, commonly associated with Boston. There's a clue. It's a fish soup. Okay, but we have a particular word for this type of fish soup, common in Boston, very commonly associated, how they pronounce it really. Fish soup, there is a restaurant up the road from me, and it does one of these for like €7, and you get a big chunk of Irish brown bread with it and butter. Oh, I'd love that now. Okay, so let's have a look and see. So, okay, gumbo pot. It is a little bit like a gumbo pot, I think. Readers in with clam chowder. Yes, a chowder is the word I was looking for. Okay, chowder, chowder from Redu Ebrew. Faluda, which I'm not sure what a faluda is. Maybe it's something similar. Sumik, hi Sumik, Krunal, chowder, 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 fish chowder. Yes, chowder. The reason I say Boston is because the way Bostons talk, I'm not doing a very good Boston accent, but they say chowder, chowder. I would say chowder. Can I have some chowder, please? Someone from Boston will go chowder. I want some chowder. It's kind of a kind of funny thing you'd see, maybe in The Simpsons. I earned a McDonald's gift card at Wellness Expo Saturday because I was the first person of the day to get my test. Very good. Good news. Very good. Good for you. I got my McDonald's hash browns this morning. Very good. And good for you for taking care of your health. That just looks like soup. Are we off breakfast now? This isn't for breakfast. Did I miss something? We're moving on. We're moving on from breakfast, but there will be some kind of breakfast pastry items. Don't worry. Faluda is a sweet dish from Southeast Asia, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there we go. There we go. He is lucky. Yeah, he's very lucky with his free hash brown. So this is chowder. Chowder. There we go. A fish soup. Very good. Very delicious. Chunky. Lots of different types of fish and seafood in there. So this is one of my favorites. When I used to work in retail on a Saturday, no matter where I worked, I always went and got a couple of these for the staff. We would all get a few, a little bit of ketchup. These are very common in the UK and Ireland. And later on, if you stick to the end of the chat, I'll show you all about the Irish deli counter, the famous Irish deli counter. We're going to go into a little bit of Irish culture. But what is this called? A puff roll. It is kind of puffy pastry, so I know what you mean, but it is, let me see, Rishi is in with sausage roll. Yes. So this contains a sausage. This is a very classic, the way they're presented. Sometimes they're a little bit smaller, sometimes they're longer. This would be like a nice big one. So this is a sausage roll. Very famous in the UK. They have a chain of bakeries called Morrison's. Is it Morrison's? I'm not sure. No, I don't think it's called Morrison's. It is. They have a hot pastry. What's it called? Oh, I can't think of it. But these are very common in Ireland to have. They're pastry. Yes, they're a type of pastry. AJ, very good. We can also say patis. Okay. It looks like a hot pocket, but not as gross. No, this is delicious. And you have this with some ketchup. Greg's. Thank you, Ebru. Yes, it's Greg's. Very good. Thank you very much. So in the UK, they have a chain of bakeries called Greg's. They're everywhere, and you get like pork pies, maybe sandwiches, and sausage rolls. Very famous. These are very, very famous. Very, very cultural and very delicious. I have seen none of these in Germany. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can get them in the supermarket sometimes and cook them yourself. A sausage roll isn't a breakfast item. Yeah, we also have like a roll, like a baguette, like a sandwich roll, which can have sausages inside, and that could be called like a sausage sandwich, but it's in a roll. So I understand what you mean there. In our country, a roll is fully round. Okay, we have sausage inside of a croissant. Never saw this. Oh yeah, that is very good. I've seen that, and I've had a lot of them. And you sometimes you have a bit of mustard in there as well, I think. I thought it was filled with chocolate. No, this is a savory food item. Germany is full of sandwiches with Kass and Brot. There we go, Ebru. Kass and Brot. That doesn't sound very appealing. Okay, let's move on to another sausage dish that is very British. Now, we don't really have this in Ireland. You can probably get it, but what is this famous British dish? It is a very strange. Now, I'm going to type it into the chat and see what if anyone comes up with the correct name. It's not anything what you think it might be. Sausage pudding. It does look like a sausage pudding. Probably that's probably the best kind of descriptive way, or sausage cake. Yes. Cheese and bread. Let's have a look. No, no, not for this one. Toad. Risha was coming up with toad. Toad and mole. You're very, very close. Sausage cake. It does look like a sausage cake, I will admit. But okay, so we have toad and mole. Toad in the hole. Rishu, well done. It looks like a footpath. It looks like something else, I will say. It looks like poop. A poop cake. It looks like rocks and dirt. Yeah. So it's toad in the hole. It's a very English dish, very British, very quintessential. So this is, I think I've had it once, and I think it was just very dry and not very delicious. Fire in the hole. Yeah, I think that's what it needs to, it needs to be like thrown away. I've got a quiz for you, Sparksy. Well, fire away. I'm the quiz master here, but you're more than entitled to chat with type what you want. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so we have a sandwich item, a famous sandwich, and you can see the ingredients here. We have bacon, we have tomato, and we have lettuce. So if I was to order this in a store, or and I would see it in a menu, what would this sandwich be called? What is it known as in English speaking culture? Let's have a look. A sausage cake, Mary OG. It does look like a sausage cake, doesn't it? Okay, so we have Cornell. Yes, Rishu. That's also a very good one. A club sandwich is a little bit different. It is this same recipe, but a club sandwich is laid out differently on a plate. It's kind of divided into triangles and then laid out in a way. That's what a club sandwich is. Um, so we have a lettuce sandwich. It is a type of lettuce sandwich. A club sandwich. Yeah, so the answer I'm looking for is BLT. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. That's what we call it in English. Toad in the hole is different food here. It's egg and toast. No, so yeah, yeah, that other thing is awful looking. BLT, yeah, BLT in the USA. Triangle for a club sandwich. I've heard submarine sandwich somewhere. Well, sub sandwich to me, I just think of Subway, like a big foot long. That's what I think of when I hear submarine. Waldi Essus Biffa. Hello to you. I'm hungry. I'm starving. Like I'm actually. I do have some Pringles, but I eat the Pringles. I do have Pringles. So we have BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. Yeah. So what else do we have there? Bacon. Yeah. BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. Yeah. Julius Pringles. Today is spring to make. I'm starving, Mary. I'm absolutely starving. Sumik, behave. This is a place for education, not flirtation. Okay, let's move on. So I've given you a historical clue here for for the salad. What is the name of this salad? I'm getting the Pringles. I'm getting Pringles, everybody. I won't eat them too much because oh, this one's open. This one's not open. I do have one that's open. I'm looking at your answers. No, it's always sour cream and onion. This is not an ad. I'm not associated with Pringles. Um, to me, a submarine sandwich is has to be on a sub roll, a hoagie roll. Yeah, it doesn't matter what ingredients, as long as it's a sub roll, it's a submarine sandwich. There we go. Probably maybe because it's shaped like a submarine. Salt and vinegar. Now we're on sour cream and onion. I don't know if that's a flavor that everyone. I know Pringles are like all over the whole world. I have to eat. I'm starving, and probably my mother's downstairs going, "Stop eating. Your dinner's going to be ready soon." So I'm just gonna have these. I won't eat too much because I know the sound is probably gonna be awful. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. We're so good. Okay, so getting back, we had Crenalin with Caesar salad, Ritu in with Caesar salad, Aurora, Bear and Supremacy, Ebrew. Looks like a salad. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish chewing. I hope the crunch sound isn't too bad. Nothing wrong with having an appetizer. I just had two Pringles. That's not too bad. Cornell, yeah, we have croutons. These little bread cubes are known as croutons. And this is Caesar. Love him or hate him. Um, okay, I'm also going to have some tea. I'm starving. Okay, I'm back in the room. Okay, it is crispy. Yeah, it was. What is it? It's Pringles. Okay, I'm back in the room. I'm focused. But once you pop the, I can't. That's okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm putting them away. I should be embarrassed, but I'm kind of not because I'm amongst friends. It's okay. Okay, we have Caesar salad. Sorry. Okay, Stabworthy, over to you. Two. I know. I know. I'm sorry. Crunchy munchy. Two Pringles. I had about five now. I've had five Pringles. Starving or hungry. So hungry, it's just like you're likely hungry. Like it's it's okay to be a little bit hungry, but if you're starving, you're like, oh, I really need to eat something. I'm really, really, really hungry. So if you're having a scale, hungry's here and starving is over here. We would say starving kind of in a joking way, but if someone is actually starving, it's a very serious thing. Okay, Cornell is in with mac and cheese. Ebrew is saying the full thing. Mac and cheese is short, so mac is short for macaroni, which is the type of pasta. So well done, Ebrew, for the full thing. Or Aurora's in with mac and cheese. Chalaman, hi Chalaman, welcome to the channel. Make sure and subscribe and join in with the chat. Rishu is in with mac and cheese. Yeah. So sorry, Pringles. Cheese and pasta. Yeah, it is cheese and pasta. But when we see it like this, it's and this is very like if I've been to Italy, you will have macaroni, not maybe more with a kind of a ragu, maybe not so cheesy. This is definitely like a very quintessential American dish. You'll always hear like on American TV shows, kids saying, "I want my mac and cheese, man." English Growth Hub, hello to you. Raman from India, hello. Lovely to have more Indian followers as always. American chemical cheese. Yeah, sorry, Stabworthy, but American cheese is not that. It's kind of chemical, isn't it? Sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, mac and cheese. It is delicious though. Okay. I'm just kind of interested to see what we have at mac and cheese. Caesar Cardini, an Italian immigrant, invented the Caesar salad in Tijuana, Mexico. There we go. 1924 to handle a rush of customers when supplies were low, creating it from available ingredients. Wow. There we go. It's a great bit of history there on the Caesar salad made in Tijuana, which I almost went to Tijuana once. Okay, so what am I going to call this? When you go into a store or a restaurant, what is this? What do we call this? So we have lots of there's lots of answers for this one. Shawarma. I'm having shawarma for dinner for the first time. Someone mentioned it the other day, and I've wanted to try shawarma, so we're having shawarma tonight in my house. My mother's making it at the moment. You have lots of Indian fans. Yes, I know. I'm very grateful for my Indian fans. Thank you. A wrap. Yeah, I would call this a wrap. I'm going in. In Ireland, we have a deli counter. I'll show you all later the Irish cuisine experience. But this is just called a wrap. I would call it a wrap. A donor. It could be, you could get a donor wrap. A donor is one of my favorite things, which I might show tomorrow, like how we do a donor in Ireland. So yeah, a wrap, a Subway wrap. Yeah, Subway do wraps. Looks like shawarma. It could be a shawarma wrap. Taco Bell. I haven't tried Taco Bell. One of my fantasy scenarios in my life is to have an American Taco Bell. Taco Bell just arrived in Ireland, but it looks awful. I really want if next time I go to America when things are better, I definitely want to have a Taco Bell. That's my fantasy dream. So shawarma contains more curry, less veggies. Okay, it was me. Um, is it deli chicken wrap? Yeah, it's a deli chicken wrap. This is a wrap or wrapped sandwich from Stabworthy. Shawarma is a caste in India. I think, yeah, I've heard that. UX, hello. Sir, I'm very well. Fazanor Art and Craft, hello to you. Welcome back again. I got donor too. There's a buy one, get one free offer. Oh, that sounds fabulous. You have to go for that. Shawarma is very famous in Asia. It's very similar to shawarma. Very good. Ebru, Jared, Taco Bell is bad. You don't miss anything, trust me. I just want to try it though. I really want to try Taco Bell. Just, I know it's not going to be good. You know the way kind of sometimes with McDonald's, like you order a little hamburger, you know it's not, but you just want to try it. Shawarma has no curry. Okay, I'm gonna try the shawarma later. That's for dinner. So we'll see. Techie today from Syria. Okay. Put literally anything in flour tortilla wrap. That's it. That's all it takes. That's how you make a wrap. Exactly. Some Indians have zero clue of what to talk. Oh, don't say that, Cornell. I'm very open to whatever anyone wants to talk about. Iranian shawarma is very famous. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Everyone hit like. Thank you, Stabworthy. Very supportive. Thank you so much. Okay, so quintessential New York, associated with the Jewish community as well. What do we have here? What are these called? This is easy, isn't it? A donut? Mm, no, I'd be cutting these open and having some cream cheese there. They do look like they're the same shape as a donut. Oh, no, not a donut. Everyone's saying donut. I don't like the inside part of any wrap. Seems to be like eating flour. Yeah, I agree. A bagel. Yeah, these are a bagel. Okay, I apologize if it looks like a donut. I thought these were a bagel, and you can kind of see the slice. So it is a bagel. I just shared my experience, nothing to get offended. Everything okay? Okay. A bagel. So this is like a bread item. Very associated with, New York, New York bagel. What kind of bread is it? Let's have a look and see. It is a particular type of bread, bagel bread type. So bagel is a yeast leavened bread that's boiled before baking, which gives a unique chewy texture and shiny crust. So yeah, so it's not a donut, I'm afraid. It's a bagel, and I think It's a Bagel is a brand. Um, so no, Jared, it doesn't look like a donut. It's clearly a bagel. Okay, thank you. It looks exactly like a donut. Okay, we're having a donut bagel war here. I got confused with cop food. Oh, I get you. The donut and the cups, the American cups is very quite confusing. What's inside? It's just like a bread item. So apologies for everyone that said a donut. We might have donuts that we're doing a whole week of food and cooking. So we're not even going near like dinner or anything today. We're going to have lots of food. So this is definitely salty. It's savory. What's inside? So you would cut this open, okay? Open it up, and you would put some cream cheese, some salmon, some bacon, maybe. It's like a sandwich you can have. I'm sure you can get sweet bagels, I'm sure, probably. But it is more kind of savory, like bread, just like bread, really. Okay, let's move on. So, I have made a lot of this. What do we call this? Is a type of salad. It's sometimes you will have it on a sandwich, you will have it on a side of a dish. What is the name of this dish? Sauerkraut. It does look like sauerkraut. I'm feeling hungry. I've just remembered the Pringles. Okay, Ridu, well done. That's a great answer. And Ebru is in with a great answer as well. Um, I'm just going to have two more Pringles. Hmm. Yeah. So this is a type of side salad. You're correct, Aurora. Yeah. People eat bagels plain or with butter sometimes, cream cheese, jam, even sweet stuff. Sorry about the crunch. Okay. So Rita, you were in first with coleslaw. And this is definitely coleslaw, and Ebru was in as well. Coleslaw, as Sabri is saying, it's made from cabbage mostly. Yeah, cabbage, fresh cabbage, white cabbage, and carrot. And then in some people would just have it dry. I would always put loads of mayonnaise through it. Some people might put a bit of onion in it as well. This is heresy. My mother makes the best coleslaw you will ever have in your entire life. It's like clouds, fluffy carrots. Oh, it's delicious. My mother, without doubt, it is a type of salad, English growth hub, yes. Sauerkraut is also made from cabbage. Yes, I have sauerkraut for my lunch the last few days. Sauerkraut is like pickled cabbage. Um, it's a salad in Indian language. I don't know Indian, I'm afraid. You've got to share it with us then. I'll share it with everybody. Very healthy. When you put as much mayonnaise into it as I do, it's not that healthy. So, okay, let's move on. What do we call this? Sauerkraut is fermented cabbage. Coleslaw is raw mostly. Yes. Yeah, it's usually always raw, really. I don't know of any cooked coleslaw. So what do we call this? Very simple dish. I don't really, when I was in Italy, it's not really something you get in Italy. I don't think I've ever had this. This is more of a kind of, um, a UK, Ireland, America um, idea of what Italian would have. But what is this? Very easy one. Garlic bread from Ebru, Aurora, Rishu, Baron Supremacy, Domino's garlic bread. Yes, exactly. Gavin Prince saying hello to you. Welcome back. Glad to see you on your own username again. Uh, Garlic bread, a nice, easy one. Yeah, just baguette, sliced garlic butter, and toasted. Quite nice. Quite nice. Garlic breadsticks. Yeah, we also have garlic breadsticks. Today I was sick. Oh, Gavana, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better now. I hope all this food won't make you queasy. It's the fortune equivalent in Chinese restaurant, mostly served in Olive Garden. Yes, Yeah, really associated with kind of Italian chain restaurants. I noticed there are the same, some same food, but names are different in Asian. Yes, exactly. Isn't that interesting? Jump in and let me know if you see something that you would call something different. So earlier we had coleslaw. What's this one? So what do we call this dish? Now have a look. Mashed potato. You're very close. Um, potato salad from Rishu. Yeah, Rishu, you really know your food. Potato salad from Cornell. Mashed potato. No, it's not mashed. This is, if you look closely, the potatoes are like in cubes, and it has like it's mixed with mayonnaise and salad cream. Some people put onions. I don't like spring onions on anything really, so I would just have this plain with But that's it's potato salad. Do I have a daily life class? Yes, you're watching it now. Is it potato salad? Yes. My internet's not working. Oh, Gavin Pritt, I'm so sorry. You're sick and your internet's not working. That's unfortunate. Potato salad from Ebrew. It looks like white goo. It's hard to tell. Okay, apologies. I thought this was a really clear picture. Potato salad, yes, from Gavin Pritt. You lost me there. Sorry about that. Minoy's potato salad from AJ. There we go. Yeah, just potato salad. I think it looks quite obvious. Okay, sorry about that. So, what are these? I've given you a clue here. Think of what this is and what the shape is. Really, really good. I'm going to have a Pringle. So, English Pros, hope you're asking. So, this is my live quiz, my live class. I do this about 5 to 6 times a week. And then on the channel, I publish lessons on medical English and professional English. So, we have someone saying calamari, and I did think someone might say calamari. So, that's why I put the onion here. So, onion Pringles. No. Eber's in with onion rings. Starbird's is in with onion rings. Baron Supremacy, onion rings. Cornell, yeah. Aurora's in. Onion crisps. No, these are closer to crisps. Onion fritters. Perhaps they might be called onion fritters. They might be called it. It's yum. Yes, these are delicious. Really, really good. Onion rings. Yes, exactly. And onion bhaji. No, we're not doing bhajis yet. Bhajis maybe at the end of the day. And Sabrody has our emojis. An onion ring. Yeah, very delicious. If you're in Ireland, I would highly suggest trying a fresh onion ring from a nice establishment. Okay, common on your McDonald's burgers. If I'm with someone and they don't like these, I usually always take them. So, what do we call these? They might have a few different names. Um, what do we call these? Hmm. So, Masik is asking, is it flour and onion? Yeah, it's like a basher. It's onion rings in basher, which is like a flour sauce. Okay, so we have pickles from Ebro, Cornell, Baron Supremacy, Aurora, pickles, Sabardi pickle, Rishu, fried cucumber. No, 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 these are pickles. No one's saying what I would call them, though. We call them something else then. So everyone's saying a pickle. Yeah, perfect. Pickle cucumber, it's a type of cucumber. Yeah, I would call it a gherkin. That's what we call it in Ireland, a gherkin. Or gherkins, because there's kind of more of them. But you guys call them pickles. Germans call them gherkins. Yeah, we call them gherkins too. We would say, "Can I have your gherkin, please?" Lots of people don't like them. Oh, I think they're delicious. I like anything like that. I like anything that's kind of vinegary and all that. Okay, so an easy one. I'm eating them at the moment. I'm trying not to be rude. So I want, what do Americans call them, and what do we call them? I heard first time gherkin. No. So I call them, what do I call them? Let's have a look. Oh, Carmine is back. That's just einen Karton Kettle chips. Lovely. Ich möchte ein Bierkrug. So we have crisps, which is the UK and the Ireland, what we call them here. Chips from Cornell, potato chips, which is obviously American. AJ chips, Lay's. So Lay's is the brand, isn't it? Potato chips, chips and crisps from Bayern Supremacy. AJ's in. Gavin Prit Singh is in with chips. Here is a pickle slice or pickle chips because shaped like a potato chip. There we go. Chips or crisps from Ebrew. Potato chips A. Crisps. Potato chips B from Masfique. Very well done. Crunel. Crisps. Ebrew crisps. And rippled chips from Cornell, very particular. Yeah, so American English is chips, potato chips, and here we say crisps, crisps. So yeah, let's move on. So something very nice with cheese, a slice of cheese, maybe some pickles on these. Very, very good. In Italian, it starts with a P, similar to potato. I can't remember what it is in Italian. So biscuits, no, not biscuits. These are savory, and we have them with cheese, maybe some butter. What do we call these? Cookies. Oh, everyone's saying biscuits. These are not biscuits. Um, so they're a savory biscuit, but in Dutchkin sind een butterskinski. Lovely. So a cracker, yes, Cornell. Salty biscuits with coated sugar. No, this is salt. Salt. Let's have a look. No, that's salt. It might get filtered. Okay. So I would call these crackers. That's what I would call them. Sorry if they do look like biscuits. I thought in US biscuits is totally different. Yes, biscuits are meat, a meat product. A cookie. No, they're a cracker. Hey, what's up? Hey, go crazy now. Older ein Lichtspin Kishkin Van Man. Thank you, Carmine. So this is a cracker, also a derogatory term for a white person in America, interestingly enough. But this is a cracker, salty taste. Yes, Masfique. Yes, a salty taste. Yeah, used. I would have these with cheese, butter. Some people might have them like for little starters, little things. That's why I write the wrong spelling. That's okay. That's okay. I knew what you meant. So let's move on. So this is a common thing. I love these. I love these. I've had these since I was a child. I have these now quite regularly. I love them. What do we call these? And you can see what's inside them. It's a cod. So we have an American way of talking about them, and we have a British or Irish way of talking about them. So what are these? And have a look at what's inside them. Here's a little clue. Okay, so we have Cornell's in with fish sticks, fish nuggets. I will accept fish nuggets, fish sticks from Cornell. It's made from potato. No, it's made from a fish, cod to be specific, usually. So fish sticks is the American term. Fish nuggets, nuggets are more rounded kind of shape. With these, we also call them fish fingers. Rishu has that. It's made, no, it's fish. Let's see, fish sticks, yes. Fish nuggets, maybe. Rishu's in with fish fingers, definitely. I would call them fish fingers. Yeah, Bayern supremacy. It sticks to the baking sheet. Not if you have some paper, some greaseproof paper. Fish and chips. You could have these with chips, so it would be fish and chips. Anonymous N6R said hi, hello to you. So these are fish fingers or fish sticks. Very, very nice. I have them with a little bit of tartar sauce. They're lovely. Okay, so let's move on to. Okay, what is this? So this is a kind of a meal um, that is common. Like you would go to a hotel and you would book this and have this. Does anybody know what this is called? It might have a few different names. What do we call this kind of meal? You would maybe bring your mother on Mother's Day for this kind of meal. It's kind of like a very posh, you have some tea, it's very English. What would we call this? So Cornell is in with high tea, and English Growth Hub is breaking down what we have. So we have some cupcakes, some sandwiches, usually like a cucumber sandwich. We have some macaroons. I can't remember how to say them properly. Macaroons. So, what is this concept? When it comes out, you have some tea, some nice pouring tea. Kaff on Kutchen, yeah. So, Cornell is in with high tea. That's definitely one way we would say it. High tea. Massif is in as well with high tea. Or we would say afternoon tea. If you were going to book this in a restaurant, more so in a hotel, like somewhere in Dublin would be like the Shelburne Hotel, you would go and have afternoon tea. This would be about 60, 70, 80. It's very expensive. And it's kind of more of an experience. You have this, it's all very posh, and you have very, British English tea. It's all very nice. Macaroons. Thank you, Aurora. Gori Aji called in India some regions. Very good. You get this at five-star hotels. Exactly, Cornell. Exactly right. AJ's in with cupcakes. Yes. High tea dishes. Yes, exactly. Sorry, I was AFK because my mom called me. That's okay, Kavim Prit. Glad you're back. Okay, so we have high tea, afternoon tea. You get this in hotels. It's something that you book. Um, Very expensive now. It used to be quite cheap, but it's just got more and more expensive. Okay, what is this sauce? Hmm. I love the English version of this. It's a little bit hotter. What do we call this sauce? AFK means away from keyboard. It means if I was to leave this now and step away from my computer for 15 minutes, I'm AFK for 15 minutes. So Cornell is in very fast as always. Bayern Supremacy, Aurora, Sai is in, Gavin Prit, Masfik, Mo Jimder, yes, Ritu, and yes, we've all said mustard. This is exactly right. Lots of different types of mustard. We have Dijon mustard, we have American mustard, we have English mustard. Um, there's grainy mustard. Lots of different types of mustard. You're welcome, Sai. Bye, Massive. Thank you for joining us today. Have a lovely day. Glizzy sauce. I've never heard the term glizzy sauce. I hope that's something appropriate. Okay, we are nearing the end of this quiz, everybody. We've done so much English today. Let me just see if I've missed anything. That one. We did that one already. Okay. So we'll just do one more, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Irish cuisine and something quite particular and quite sensational that we have in Ireland that is not very common, I think, elsewhere. So, finally, what is this type of cheese dip called? This is a very particular, it's quite American, quite Tex-Mex. Guacamole. I did have guacamole. I was going to skip it. There's guacamole there. But what is this type of cheese called? Aurora's in. Glizzy is a hot dog. Very good. Glizzy. I've never heard of Glizzy. Carmine subbing in for German Duolingo lessons today. Good Al Carmine. Thanks for the German. Nachos and cheesy sauce. Yeah, I just call it nacho cheese. Um, Very good. I do like a lot of that. It's called queso, but queso is just Spanish word for cheese. There we go. So that's what you would call it in American English. Queso, but it's Spanish. Mexican sauce. I would call it, over here, we'd call it nacho cheese because you just have it on your nachos. And I love when the nachos get really wet with the sauce. Das ist Kastip. There we go. Thank you, Carmine. Okay, so well done. That was our quiz for today. A really enjoyable one. And we're not stopping there with the food. We are doing food and dining and cooking all week long. So tomorrow, I'm going to do a whole different segment of food. We might do more dinner tomorrow, more dinner related stuff. We did kind of snacks, breakfast, some unusual dishes, soups, and lunch stuff. So we're going to move into dinner tomorrow, probably, and I'm going to throw in some extra stuff, maybe from restaurants. So you're really going to get a full week of food and have lots of food vocabulary. So I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So queso is part queso. Okay, thank you. This is an English class, not a Spanish class. Better not coming with new words and staying simple. Now I'm starving. Oh, Aurora. Aurora. Wait until you see what I have for you next. So we're going to finish up. Thanks a ton. You're very welcome, English Growth Hub. So I just thought I'd talk a little bit today about the Irish deli counter. Okay. So deli is short for delicatessen. Okay. So what is an Irish deli counter?